Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your What's in Their Head read for the month of May. Thanks so much for the 6,781 views for the month of April. I sure appreciate y'all. Just a couple announcements before we get started. From now on, if you order a pre-recorded video, that's going to be done on Saturdays. I try to get through the week, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can do that. Inevitably, everyone gets pushed back for those videos on Saturday. So just so you know, if you want those are great. But they're only going to be done on Saturday of that week. So if you want that, just let me know. Also with the reads, when I give you my initial email about this is what I do, this is what I charge, this is what I need to know. Just let me know in the second email what kind of video you want. What do you want to focus on? Do you want live or pre-recorded? That way we're kind of, and I include a PayPal link in there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So if you have to send an extra email about, hey, how do I pay you? Then that's understandable. But let's try to keep those emails to a minimum because it gets confusing and time-consuming to go through 3 and 4 emails at a time. So if we could just keep it to 2 emails, that would be super. Also, prices are going to be going back to the regularly scheduled price of $30 a read, $15 for 2-question reads, and $7 for 1-question reads. You can catch the $7 1-question reads at Wizio, and the links will be down there. So, other than that, cross-watchers, come on in. Let's see if we can get Sagittarius a good read. The extras, the memberships, the Patreon, those are going to be extras. I did the daily reads, and I did a test run for Scorpio and Aquarius to see maybe what kind of response I would get on generals. If that's something you feel like you'd like to see on the regular, just put a comment in the questions below, a comment section below. Otherwise, those are going to be about tarot cards, some kind of behind the scenes about how I clear my cards, what I use on my altar, what kind of things I incorporate to try to, get in the energy and things like that. Those are also going to include some twin flame content and some weekly love reads. So if you want to go join those, you can see the links in the description box, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. All right, Oracle card to begin. A fiery climax approaches. Okay, Sag. Fiery climax approaches. Some of you could be dealing with Aries. This is full moon in Aries. It doesn't have to be. But something's coming to a close. So if you're new to the channel, how does your partner see you? How do they feel about you? What are their intentions? How do they view you physically? And a potential final outcome. Page of Cups. Well, I think somebody wants to apologize. An apology approaches after a fiery climax, perhaps. But let's see, how does your partner feel about you? See you. All right, we got a couple of things going here. Yeah. Okay, so they want to make an offer, but there's been some sort of judgment placed on this situation here. Perhaps that was the fiery climax. But they see that they want to make an offer to you. But they see that you've judged something that they've brought to you regarding committed relationship. Okay, this could be a breakup even. Something that they brought to you for some of you, and this has been a breakup. So that's how your partner sees you. They don't want this breakup to continue. They want a new beginning with you, okay? But there's something here about some confusion. So let's see what that is. Your partner sees that they want a new beginning with you. Are they highly attracted to you? Absolutely. A lot of wand action. But there's also the desire to commit. Okay, so you have Pisces and Scorpio. They need something to transform. I think they're not seeing your joy in this situation, and they're not seeing your happiness. And they want you to move forward, Sag. Here you are. You're not moving forward. They want you to be committed to them only, and they want to move forward here with something. So that's how they see you. But you are not ready to move forward for some reason. So let's see how they feel about you. Okay, yeah, they're holding on. They're not walking away. They want reciprocation and feeling. They want you to come out of hiding. They want to communicate with you. And they want the confusion to cease in this relationship. So I'm getting the feeling there's a lot of talk about commitment and moving forward. And they want to rush in to commit with you. They want to be in relationship with you. I think what I'm getting here is there's some trust issues, right? Somebody may think that, Sagittarius, you're a little too flirty, okay? Or Sagittarius, you may think your partner's a little too flirty, okay? And you're not showing the loyalty, okay? So there needs to be some things ironed out about that. But let's see what their intentions are for you. Basically, it's confidence and insecurity and trust. And that all comes from a lack of confidence. So let's kind of see what their intention is for you. They don't want this feeling to end. They feel like the idea and the newness in the relationship maybe is worn off, and they don't want that feeling to end. They want to offer you something new for reconciliation. They feel like, though, the level of your interest and commitment is just not there, and you're stalling out. So let's see how they see you physically. But let me see, I want to see what the deal is, why the commitment won't gel. Maybe they said something they shouldn't have said, yeah. I think you called them out on something that you felt like was a little bit of betrayal. It could have been somebody flirting with somebody else. It could have been a full-blown third-party situation. I don't have anything that indicates real third-party situation here. I don't. What I do have is somebody who maybe drank too much and said some shit they shouldn't have said, and it pissed you off. That's kind of what I get. Trust. Maybe somebody was a little too flirty with somebody else, whatever, but it's not a real tangible thing. If it's addressed now, it won't run into big, huge problems. But if you let it go, okay, and you're not building healthy relationships in your sacral, then it's going to turn into a full-blown thing. But there's some mistrust here. Sagittarius, it looks like you called somebody out on something. So I've got air signs, I've got earth, I've got Virgo, fire signs definitely, Scorpio, so, and Aries, of course. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarius, you've got to be... The Scorpio will need to know where your loyalty lies, okay? So if you're dealing with Scorpio, you know, you can flirt with everybody in the room, no problem, but we got to know where your loyalty is, right? So could be a part of a problem. The other problem is, Sagittarius, you called your partner out on something that seemed sort of deceitful, and they didn't like it. And they may have said something that, you know, pissed you off, and you guys broke up and you got back together, or the desire to get back together is there for some of you. So bottom line is, your partner wants commitment from you. They want to rush in, and they want this commitment from you, and they want the lifelong commitment. You have the Four of Wands here. This is making a move to build a life. So let's see how they view you physically. Okay. They're a little obsessed with you, Sagittarius. They want very intimate moments with you. Very intimate moments with you and only you. Okay? They view you as the most beautiful woman in the room, or the most beautiful man in the room, or whatever. Lifelong partner marriage. That's what they want. They're tired of sneaking around. But there's an issue of confidence in the bedroom that needs to be addressed. So let's see what a potential final outcome is for you and your lover, Sagittarius. They want reciprocity and loyalty and courage. They feel like they're trying to protect themselves, or maybe this is you. Switch it around how you need to. Trying to protect themselves from future potential harm, okay? They don't want to be single, but you're not really communicating. The two of you are not really communicating in the right way about commitment. New beginnings on the board and success. So commitment, success. Commitment, new beginning is on the board. So this looks like a reconciliation situation to me. Leap of faith. We have Aries here again. So let's see what their next move might be, Sag. Hey, somebody's unhappy with the way things are headed. They want to take it back to a time in which things were new, right? They have too many feelings here. That's the problem, and they need some peace. So, next move, yep, is for your partner to disguise how they really feel. Okay, so here's the deal. They're working out of a period of time in which they are in a shadow period. Okay, they're working on all of those things. They are not acknowledging the level of connection in the relationship. They may try to come in being very charming. Okay, very charming. Oh, I love you. You're beautiful. Here's some roses. This is not to manipulate you. They are manipulating themselves because they're not telling you how truly, deeply, madly they feel about you. They are, because I told you over here, they're a little obsessed, right? They're trying to disguise that by being aloof, okay? And I think that's starting to piss you off. So, what we have here is they are trying to cover their own darkness. Not in a bad way, just stuff they're dealing with, okay? And they're trying to portray to you that everything's great. They've got it under control. It's 100%. But really on the inside, they're having a lot of turmoil regarding themselves. So their outward expression to you is that, you know, they are the man. They've got it all together, right? They really don't. And the manipulation is not toward you. It's for themselves. So when they gratify you, they're really trying to make themselves feel better. Okay, so that's the bottom line. So you guys need to have a heart-to-heart conversation about what's really going on here. They are trying to charm you, and they will continue to try to charm you because they're trying to get the attention off themselves, okay? So, are they screwing somebody else? I really don't see that. But let's see what they might have to say to you. So, Sagittarius, I think that you know something about your partner, okay, or they know something about you, that you really need to have a conversation about. Somebody may be trying to continue being happy and putting on a happy face in a relationship when they're very unhappy. But reconciliation is what they desire with you. So, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Okay. And remember when I told you a little bit earlier about somebody denying the level of the connection, the intensity of the connection? I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. So you may be having a twin. For some of you, you got a twin coming back into your world. They may be they've gone through a shadow period, and they're trying to understand what the connection was, and now they get it. They know that they're gravitating towards you for a reason. And Sagittarius, for some of you, this has been a breakup, and they want reconciliation. They were going through a period of time, or they're going through a period of time now. So you just need to have the conversation. There's something going on with your partner. It has nothing to do with you. For some of you, it has to do with things that they're working out internally. And they think they're putting on a really good facade, right? Maybe they're not. So you just have to, you know, sometimes when people lay it on real thick, there's something else going on there, right? Just have the conversation. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Faith. Two halves of a whole. So, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. You've got a reconciliation situation. You have a union happening. Beautiful. So, I'll see you guys pretty soon with second half love and separation.